The man next to me needs no introduction. He's the reason why I bought the Sidewinder boots back in the 90s. That's a throwback for you, the one and only Ryan Giggs. Welcome to Malaysia.
Thank
First
you.
and foremost, welcome back, I should say. Do you have fond memories of being out here in Malaysia?
Yeah, I think, the memories of pre-season, obviously pre-season can be tough with the travelling and the heat, but always get a warm welcome here. And, in this area, especially Manchester United, fanatical support. And whenever we come here, whether it be with Manchester United or individually, we get a great reception. So it's amazing to be back again.
Yeah, because I was even involved in the kit launch back in 2010, 2011. Are you blown away by the support that your club has here in Southeast Asia?
Yeah, I think it's something that you quickly learn as a Manchester United player, just the reach of the club around the world, but especially in this part of the world. Like I said, fanatical support. All the stadiums are sold out, even the training grounds, or you can't move around the hotel because the fans just want a signature or now a selfie. But it's great to see, and it's something that you can never take for granted, and it's the reason why Manchester United are so big.
Yeah, it's all about the fans. Let's talk a bit about the current United team. Pre-season's going on as we speak. What do you think of the current squad, the makeup of the squad? Is it good? Is it decent enough to challenge?
I think the squad needs more strength in depth. I think the first 11, 12 is good. I think they showed that in the FA Cup final, that when you have all the players fit, can compete with anyone. Because I don't think anyone's seen that result coming against City. But the problem is when you get 2 or 3 injuries, obviously we had a lot of injuries last year. We're just not able to cope. So, yeah, I think competition for places has always been the trademark of Manchester United, winning teams, and probably just fall a little bit short of that at the moment. Like I said, the first 11 or 12 is very good. After that, definitely needs strengthening.
What about aspirations? What should they be targeting realistically this season? I mean, he's already won a couple of trophies at Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag. He's won more than Arteta has at Arsenal, let's put it that way. What should they be competing for, do you feel? The title? Is it possible?
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Need everything to go their way. Like I say, stay injury-free, which didn't happen last year. Get a couple of more signings in. But I think realistically, top 4. And it's always a nice habit to win things, whether it be a cup or no matter what cup it is. It's always a nice habit to have to win games. And I think as young players, once you get that taste, you want to win more. But definitely, if you can win a cup again, but progression from last year, because the league form wasn't good enough. It's not good that a Man United team isn't in the Champions League. So definitely improvement from last year in the league. And yeah, if you can win another cup, that's great.
Are you worried they might become a cup competition sort of team as opposed to a league title contender team?
Yeah, but I think you've got to recognise that you're against a great manager in Pep Guardiola, someone who's been at the club a long time. So it's a lot to claw back, but gradually you need to do that. And I mean, me growing up as a Man United fan, we were a cup team during the 80s, not quite competing for the league, but eventually we got that league. And these players, that's what they need to strive for, because as a Manchester United player now, after the last 25, 30 years, you are sort of, you're not proven until you are winning leagues.
I think it's fair to say Sir Alex took some time to become a title-winning manager. Klopp as well at Liverpool. Pep Guardiola, his first season, probably not a success as he hoped to be. He's gone on to achieve remarkable success thus far. But who's your favourite for the title this season?
I don't think you can look past City.
City again?
Yeah, I mean, they've been so dominant over the last few years. They've got such a good manager, and they've got that continuity. And I think there's never a lot of changes. There's only just adding 1 or 2 players, which is what we used to do. So, yeah, it's going to be difficult for the other teams, but you never know. City have got a big schedule this year. Arsenal showed last year that you can compete and you can get close to them. just failing at the final hurdle.
Back-to-back seasons, I should add.
Yeah,
for Arsenal.
So Arsenal will look to improve again, and obviously Liverpool, there's change there. So I think it's exciting. I think City will be favourites, but underneath that, hopefully, like I say, United can strengthen. You've got a new manager at Liverpool. You've got a new manager at Chelsea. You've got, obviously, Arsenal, like you say, just been strong over the last couple of years. So I think there's a lot of unknowns, but it's exciting.
Well, that's why we love the Premier League. That's why we love football, the uncertainty of it all. Going back and reflecting on your career, though, speaking of winning titles, you got 13 in your bag. Which one means the most to you? The first one, the last one, the treble-winning one?
I think the first one was always special. Like I just touched on, I grew up as a United fan, not seeing them win the league. So to actually get into that team, and I think it's my second full season to win the league. The previous season going so close as well. So the first one will always be special. But to be honest, they're all special because it's such a hard league.
How do you breed this winning mentality? Looking at your career, it's just the breadth of it is astounding. How long you were able to play at the top flight for? How long you were able to play for Manchester United? How do you get it up here to constantly be a winner?
I think just not getting complacent and always looking to improve as an individual and as a team. I think every day I look to improve, whether I be 19 or 37, 38. I was always turning up at the training ground, hoping this training session I'll be even better player and work harder. So complacency was never on the table, both for me as an individual and as a team. And you try and breed that into your teammates and new signings, and try and show them what it takes to be a Manchester United player. And you can never fall short. And that's not only on a Saturday, but that's every day.
Let's not forget the manager's role there as well. I'm sure he wouldn't allow you to be complacent in any form whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, it all came from the manager, and he was the one who got us that title, and then just every year just kept challenging us to improve, and whether it be defending a title or winning it back or trying to get that Champions League, there was always a goal at the beginning of the season. And if he's seen that you were falling short, or like I just touched on, any complacency, you're out the door.
Or with his spies around Manchester, from all the stories that we've heard, of course. Can I ask about your dream five-a-side team? Because in Malaysia, you know how hot it is here. It can be difficult to play 11-a-side field football. So we play a lot of five-a-side. Who's your dream five-a-side of teammates that you've been alongside with? For club or country, I should add.
Okay. I think, goalkeeper, probably Edwin.
I was about to say, is either Schmeichel or Van der Sar?
Yeah, probably Edwin was just a little bit. Peter was the best keeper I ever played with, but Edwin probably just a touch better with his feet, so which is important five-a-side. Then I'd go Jaap Stam, I would go Paul Scholes, and then I would go Ronaldo and Rooney, and I would just make the bench, I think.
Oh, no. I think you'll be starting. I'm surprised, though, you went with Stam instead of Rio because of his ball-playing ability.
Yeah, I think Jaap could do everything. He was such a good defender. I don't think you'd be too disappointed if you had Rio either or Vidic. All amazing players. And, like you just touched on, my sort of longevity, it's very difficult to pick your favourite players, and tomorrow maybe I'd probably pick a different team.
You deserve to be in it. I mean, none of them have got as many league titles as you have. Gary Neville, where are you in this side? Final thing, Erik ten Hag, how much pressure do you think he's under this season to deliver? Given the uncertainty of how last season finished, I know they won the trophy, but it feels like it's very much in the air right now, still, even now.
Yeah, I think for all United fans, it's a case of getting behind him. And like I say, I think if United fans, I think where we're at the moment, if we see improvement, if we see us competing for the Champions League, that is an improvement. And then obviously going forward, the next step has to be competing for the league. But yeah, I mean, I was right behind him staying. I think with all the changes at the top and the lack of sort of potential candidates to take over, I think it was the right decision. And he has won trophies, but definitely in the league it needs to be better and more consistent.
All right, perfect. Ryan, thank you very much. And we
Thank
hope you
you.
enjoy your time here in Malaysia.
Thank you.
See you
Thanks
again
a
very
lot.
soon.
Thank you.